Hello everybody and welcome back to Eagle Rising. So, in between parts, I have reunited with Regea. Essentially, she got captured and she was in enemy territory. She is now returned to Rome after being released somehow. I don't exactly know how she managed to get out. And as you'll see here, it says Enlistment Tier 4. So, when I rejoined the army, it said, due to the relationship I have with Roma, as a faction, it basically rehired me, but at one higher tier infantry. Not infantry, but one higher tier enlistment. And I had access to new equipment through that. So now I look like this. And I think it looks pretty damn cool to me. I'm very happy with this. We've got a new Gladius. We've got new everything, essentially. And it's just looking, you know, very nice. I just love the Roman look. You could just never get enough of it, at least in my opinion. I can't get enough of it. So we're back with Regea. We're back to our old task of doing menial labor and stuff. Could ask for a different one, actually. Manage logistics. Of course, you are the perfect person for the job. It's not as if I bribed 2 other people to let me do this in the past to get the skills, but it's fine. Now I have the skills, so I don't have to pay for it anymore. So now I can just keep getting steward XP passively. And yeah, so that's all well and dandy. I have now a tier 4 troop with the gear I have and everything. Oh, there's a tournament going on. I might participate in that. As you can see, the war continues, and I'm gonna slaughter a lot of these names, so I apologize from here on out for the rest of the series. Patavium here was taken also. So again, I can't pronounce that. I'm gonna call them the Sweb right now. So the Sweb basically have they've carried on pushing down. Their army took this area, and obviously, our military leaders are not very efficiently handling this war, and we've also lost a major city in our own territory. So things are not going too smoothly. In the time that I was trying to reunite with Regea's army, Patavium was taken, but now we are back. And honestly, obviously, I'm hoping to get up to a high level, so then like I can become like a general with my own army, and she could give me lordship and all that good stuff. But at this rate, if they keep doing the same thing they're doing of getting slaughtered in the hundreds each time, and every time they try and march in, and they're not actually uniting armies effectively, then we're going to have an issue, and I may have to take matters into my own hands. But, that's neither here nor there. We'll still be fighting for Roma, but we may have to become our own party leader if we want to have a chance at effectively beating the enemy, because right now it's not great. It's going pretty poorly so far. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Right, yeah, participate in tournament. We'll start it off with a nice tourney. Keep it nice and simple. Oh, no. What, he point blank threw that at me? Oh wow, that was quite brutal actually. Look at us with our winged helmet with the feathers on the side. Brilliant. Nice. Got a good throw there. What? 7 damage? Oh, I just threw it over his head. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, this isn't going to end well. I need to bring him over to my archer to try and get this. and then the horseman comes in. Oh, I can control him? I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Well, that's unfortunate. We kind of all rushed in, and then they just overwhelmed us. Because our AI was far too confident rushing into that. And I was also. We can do a train with the troops, but I'm going to leave it for the time being. Just let things roll a little bit. I will bring us back whenever something interesting happens. Oh, Marius gained a level. Okay, yep, so our passive XP is going on very nicely for our steward. 129, that's so good. Discarded weapons are donated for troops to experience. Yes, that will be absolutely key. Right, so we've got maximum one-handed. We've almost got maximum throwing. I was kind of hoping that last focus point of throwing would be done through the training, but I'm not sure how likely that happens, how often that happens. So we will put a point. What matters most now, do you think? Probably athletics is what I'd say, maybe. Or medicine, possibly. Because we're going to maximize our character to be the best leader possible. The best leader possible has very high steward, high leadership, high medicine, engineering. So these, like this sort of, the big four sort of thing. Usually it's the big three, but this is the big four, I call them. For leadership, anyway. These are the ones that can be important in their own rights, but in terms of leading a party, they're the most fundamental ones, in my opinion. We've already got a main, melee skill. We've got a main control skill. That's fine. Athletics is already up to 4, so that's pretty good. So I could just start focusing on our leadership skills, even though we're a bit far away from that as of right now. I mean, it's neither here nor there, because I'm going to be putting points into all of these things, regardless. Let's do leadership first. We'll get leadership up. Leadership is like the next most important one for party size anyway, so. Men, ready your weapons. I warned the poach. Okay, it's another poacher's thing.
On my command!
It's only 50, so it can't. It's not going to be that crazy. But any experience gained is worth it. They actually managed to kill one of the horse riders already, damn. Impressive for poachers. I did actually look into the mod page as well, and it turns out when you get to tier 6 within an army, you do actually have your own troops, and I think you can lead your own formation as well. But we'll wait and see till we get to that point. Oh, straight in the face. Look at that. That was beautiful. Poacher scum. Wow, I'm just going for it with these guys. Master poacher killer. Oh, right in the back of the head. Damn, that's brutal. Oh. Legionarius Extraordinarius. Extraordinarius. That's an incredible name. I love that. Look at that. Picked up a nice, easy 9 kills. Oh, look at that. They made peace. Interesting. So they took one place and then they decided to make peace? That's really weird. I guess the war was going on for a little bit, but not that long. I mean, we haven't got even the kingdom tab, so we can't even see the progress of the war, because officially we're not technically a part of this faction within the code of the game. This mod kind of works around that, weirdly, so... Oh, well, at least it gives the time for Regea to build her army up and ready for the next fight. Ready for the next, war whenever that happens. Oh, it's another tournament. Do I dare? I dare. Whoa, look at that helmet. Praetorian crested italic. Wow. Okay, I want that so bad. Right in the face. Oh, look at that. That was one of the best throws I've ever done. I'm convinced. That was such a clean throw, right, skimming past the other guy, just over his shoulder and straight into the face of the other guy. That was brilliant. Nice. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh! Oh, wow, that didn't take much. This is going a lot smoother than the last one. No, you're not doing this to me. I can out-javelin you. Yeah, that's exactly how I thought that was going to go. I'm a lot better at throwing than I thought I was. Now that, I'm not a Praetorian Guard, so I'm not going to wear it, but that is a helmet and a half, that is. I love that. Look at this thing. Oh, that is just so cool. Right, we'll put back our state-issued one. We will actually lock that off, just in case we want to put it on if we ever want to wear our own equipment at any point. I'm actually going to do some training with the troops, but I'm not going to include it because it's a bit boring for you guys. It's just me wailing back and forth with another guy, so in the arena, so there's no point in you guys really seeing this. Okay, so I've just finished my throwing training, and as I said, I was hoping that I could get a focus point in throwing while training. That absolutely did just happen right at the end. I got through like 15 enemies or something in the training, and eventually it gave me a focus point. So I've got max throwing now, which is very nice. Plus 25% chance of dismounting enemy cavalry with a heavy hit with your throwing weapons, or plus 0.3% damage bonus from speed. And then plus 30 throwing skill to troops in your formation. Definitely that, because plus 30% throwing skill is really good, especially for like the Roman army that has so many throwing weapons. And also because at the very beginning someone decided to use a javelin as a melee weapon, so we ended up I had to switch to melee mode and fight, and it ended up leveling up my polearm, I guess. So we got plus 30% chance of knocking enemies back with thrusts attacks. Plus 25% chance of dismounting enemy cavalry with a heavy hit. This, because I may not always be using a polearm on a horseback. Plus 4% damage with melee weapons, or plus 5% combat movement speed when you have no shields and no ranged weapons. Melee damage, gotta be. Okay, so we've got a attribute point as well, and I'm not exactly sure where to put that. I'll put it with intelligence again. That's such a vital skill with these important ones at the bottom that I'm just gonna do that. It's just easier. And we'll put another point into leadership. Okay, so we are waiting for another deserter party. There they are. You can see them in the distance from here. 182 men incoming. Regea's got over 300 troops now in her party. She is like prepping. She is getting ready for frickin' war at this point. Oh, we got another. Okay, great. We're in 150 of steward now. Wounded troops no longer paid wages. Plus 20% hearth growth. Plus 25 influence gain from donating troops. Plus 20% effect from boosting projects. This is actually harder than I thought it would be, because wounded troops, yeah, that's nice after a really big battle and all, but the 20% effect from boosting projects is also excellent. Even though I don't donate troops to garrisons typically, Wounded troops in your party are no longer paid wages. Oh, I'm going to go for this. Because if I ever have any things of my own and I'm the governor of it, it'll be worth it. Okay, here we go. Deserters party. I mean, it's only going to end one way. We know that, but...
I'm in command! Warrior, move! Warriors, forward! Get moving!
Oh, interesting. They're not... I love the way he flips around the Gladius when you switch the weapon mode. Oh, they're really close. That's probably why they haven't.
Hold arrows!
Ow! I can't see anything. Ow. Armor just saved me, but whoever that was who hit me with that spear literally got me right in a weak spot. That guy just freaking, like, just shanked me. It's so hard to tell who's who in these battles. Unfortunately, no experience, but it's really hard to tell in the thick of it who's who, because the armor looks exactly the same. It doesn't change color. The only thing that's different is the shields, but on the inside of the shields, it's red, just like our one. So I can't tell side by side. Sometimes if the shield's facing the wrong way, I can't tell who it is. We'll leave that to the others. Okay, so war has started up once again with the Sweb. The Xorberax, I guess. Yeah, war has started up again. That's all I've got to say, really. Okay. She has a 370-man party, but she decides to raid a place. Village is saved by the army you're following. What? That didn't feel like saving. Yeah, we're not saving. Now, this is really bad, because if their big army comes through now, we're screwed, because we're stuck here. I have lost my merciful trait because I joined in the raiding on that, really. She had an army started, and now she hasn't even started the army now. See, and now we're marching to this choke point area, and I guarantee we're just going to get... Oh, there you go. She started an army again now. Decided to do something, finally. And where are all the lords? There we go. I'm just confused by... I'm more or less confused by the slowness. Wait, what? Who's sieging Neapolis? Somewhere all the way down in the south. Like, look at this. She can't make a decision. She's just going back and forth, fighting minor lords when there's whole frickin' armies. We've got Genoa being sieged, Castrum Parma being sieged, Neapolis being sieged, and they're running around chasing minor lords. Screw that. I'm leaving that to the army. I'm not fighting that when there's bigger, you know. Like, look, here we go, and now this guy's here, and we're screwed, because we're trapped. Backed into a corner again. Okay, the AI is really pissing me off in this. I don't know why they're being so stupid. Like, they've got enough armies, apparently, that they can literally siege, like, 3 places simultaneously and also have a spare army to wipe out our main army. Like, where is the rest of the lords? Like, hang on. I don't know why this is happening, and it's really annoying me. Is it just these guys? No, okay, so there's these, but... The Imperium Roman... Yeah, look at... They've got all these clans. They're all not doing very well. They're all either very poor... There's something going on, I think, with the internals of the game here, because it's unusual for this to just be so weak, and they've got thousands upon thousands ready to go to war. Regardless, we've got to fight it, so...
On my orders.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do too hot here, I'm going to be honest, but...
Onwards!
Yeah, that's a lot of cavalry. How much do we... Again, and these armies seem to be very infantry focused, so we have no, like, counter for cav. There's barely any archers ever. Something is also wrong with the audio as well, actually, because the footsteps are not... I don't know, something weird's going on with the audio as well. Don't waste your javelins yet. See, this is why I need to be a general or something. Because I'd be telling them to hold fire still and not throwing until the last second. Oh, wow. This is about to be a slaughter, I think. Here we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's it. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It could just be me, but like I feel like this was definitely not. I think we are winning actually, but I just got caught out in the fringe then, I guess. Like I shouldn't have been out on my own. It's just so it gets so chaotic in those battles, but. Yep, quite a bloody battle indeed. Look at that. Well, we managed to beat the overwhelming odds. They're slaughtering them out in the field over here. But I really feel like this was a fluke. This was definitely not like the standard. Because we've been outnumbered before and we lost pretty like effectively. But it was only because there was that many more. But... we'll fast forward it now. But look at this battlefield. Certainly a bloody one. We managed to defeat the overwhelming odds. Look at this guy. He's wounded. He's lost his shield. There's a few of them out here wounded. Look at this guy. He's an absolute beast. He looks like a monster and he's still wounded. Nicely done. We still got 7 kills, which isn't bad, considering we were in the thick of it as well. But these decisions being made recently are seriously making me consider to leave it to the others. Because there's only... see, like, we lost so many, though, still. And that was, like, I don't know. I guess we got lucky. Is what it feels like. Because at the same time, while we were managed to deal with that, they've just taken Neapolis. They're taking these 2 areas. I'm not sure if it's like the Europe map or something is like making it hard for the lords to get troops money or something. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Oh, and we're taking Neapolis back just ourselves now. But the thing is, they've got so many spare armies. And, like, there's all these lords wandering around, right? But we've started an army. Why haven't we called the lords to our banners or anything? Like, I'm glad we're taking back Neapolis. I'm glad one good decision is being made. You know? And it's just a militia, thank God. So, thankfully, she's making a couple of rectifying decisions here that definitely in her favor. But again, we got pushed out and we didn't want... She didn't even want to fight that fight that we won in the first place. Oh, it's just spawned me out on my own here. I'll just start the push, guys. Don't worry. Oh, well, by the looks of it, this siege tower might be going down before it even gets to the wall. There we go. A bit faster, a bit faster. No, like, the fact... There's something strange about the fact that she starts an army, but only, like, 1-2 lords came. I don't... Unless the influence, like, her influence is not very good. And she can't call armies, many armies. That could also be it. Yeah, this siege tower is not making it to the wall. I'm saying goodbye to that. I'm giving up on that one early before I get hit by that catapult. Okay, we have got a battering ram, though, so I'm going to head to the battering ram for this one. Yep, there it goes. I think this will be able to make it to the wall. I don't think there'll be an issue with this. I could go up the... No, I'm not going up the ladder, actually. The ladder is definitely a death sentence. I mean, there's no good way here with this, but... With the catapults, the enemy definitely could make it even here and make it a lot harder to get through these walls. you reckon I could get a javelin over there? That looked close. Ooh! Nice! Our catapult just destroyed theirs. What an that was an amazing shot. Why did he have to move then? What? We're retreating! What? Are we seriously retreating after one bad hit from a catapult? I'm so confused now. And now we're going to attack again without the battering ram? Is this the plan? I am certainly questioning the leadership of... Because now we're all open game for this catapult. That's all I'm thinking now. Oh. It's going to be really hard to get these ladders up. We'll try it anyway. Just to make sure the infantry is going up. I shouldn't have gone up, actually. What? How have these guys gone up here and they've survived for this long? But I come up and they just bully me. Well, anyway, this is going a lot better than last time. The siege tower and the battering ram seem to be a bit of a trap there, and making everyone wait around. Enter town. Oh, we haven't been in a town yet. I could just sell all this stuff. Wait, why is there a random enemy spearman here? That's interesting. So if I recruit 2... Wow, our steward is so high right now. We've got a point to spend. I'll do that in a second. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, guys. But look, Genoa's taken now, and they're also about to take another castle. And we've got, like, barely anyone left. And it's mostly going to be recruits anyway. And look, there we go. That's exactly what I was waiting for, is this. And now they can wipe us out. Someone is already retaking Neapolis. Yeah, something is certainly wrong. Like, what are all the other parties doing? Are there no other armies going out? I mean, at this point, it's just going to be a Valiant fight to the death.
Listen up.
Well, it looks like I kept the troops that I hired.
Forward!
Footmen, hit on my flank!
Look, I've got a couple troops now. That's interesting. Wow, this is all that stands left of the army. It's rather fitting, actually, isn't it, the way this is happening? Oh, Lord. We're about to get slaughtered. This is such a small army. It may be time to take up arms ourselves, rather than fighting as a soldier in this war. I think Marius is going to disagree with the leadership of this army and is going to request that he start his own army due to the struggling nature of Rome as of right now. Look at that. They're not even stopping. They're just running out for us. Well, Marius knows one thing. He's either going to die here or survive and live to fight these guys and push them back another day. Get those javelins out. Ow, someone hit me with the javelin. God, you can't see anything in these battles. There we go. Well, we tried. Okay, so we've managed to reunite with Regea. She's finally gotten out of captivity once again. And... Yep. Okay, cool. Right, we're back in. Right, I'm going to give this one more chance. They need to pull this back, otherwise... Marius is going to just decide to become a goddamn gladiator at this point, rather than doing anything else. Right, I think I'm going to do some training with the troops just to get my one-handed skill up, because it just needs to be higher. It's not even 100 yet, so I might do it till I get to 100 in one-handed, and it'll make our athletics go up as well. They're not at war anymore. It seems they've made peace again, so with the SWEB faction, so we shall. Hopefully, I'm giving them one more chance. If they F it up one more time, that's it. I'm not sure what I plan to do, whether I'm going to defect to another Roman, you know, army, like one of the other sub, you know, Provincia Romana Galliae or something, you know, one of the other Roman style factions, or whether I'm going to stick with this and try and become my own leader and try and lead Rome into the light again. That sounds like a cooler idea, definitely. Or I could become a freaking gladiator and gain a lot of renown and, I don't know, lead my own rogue band or something. I don't know. There's a few options. Oh, I just had a hiccup. Right. I'm going to do some training with the troops anyway for now. Okay, so we did with some training with the troops. It didn't actually last very long. I got knocked out fairly quickly. So we've got +2 hit points, +5 experience to melee troops after every battle, +20% damage while wielding a one-handed weapon without a shield. Oh, I have a shield all the time, so that's pointless. The double renown in tournaments is whatever. The only issue is if we decide to make our own party, if we get disappointed once again and that happens, the main issue is... Actually, ask for a different assignment. Logistics, please. I only want to keep my steward going up. The main issue being is that because we've been a regular soldier, our renown has barely gone up. So literally, we will have to fight loads of barbarians, and I would do all of that off screen. I wouldn't obviously dedicate a part to fighting bandits and leveling up my renown and all that. I'd have to do that off screen. But yeah, right now that would be the delay. Really, it would be that. Oh, look at that! We are going to war again with the Sweb. So this will be interesting to see what happens. This is it. Final chance. Our stewardship's gone to 200 now. Plus 10% town project effects in governed settlements. Minus 25% for mercenaries. Prisoner in your party carry capacity as if they're standard troops. Plus 1% construction speed for every 3 prisoners. I think that the town projected effects is better, personally. Wait, what? I'm so confused. We have 235. He has 184, but he's chasing us. The confusion on my face is like you can imagine it right now.
On my command!
Is it because we're pretty much all recruits or something?
Move out!
Oh, I forgot to change my gear to the new gear. Damn it. Well, this is going to be a problem then. I'm going to be weaker than I normally am. And even then, that's not saying much. Interesting. Alright, we'll see. I forgot that I had to change my gear out each time I rejoined the army.
Shields forward!
Oh, we're doing a formation here. Oh, that's cool, actually. Look at that. It's like we're doing it almost close to a testudo. At this point, Marius is like, a very well-experienced soldier within this army. Even though it's crumbled many times, he managed to survive. Go. Come on. What? No! A horseman just came from behind. That's unfortunate. But it looks like we're winning. This is the interesting thing, is that they seem to have the numbers, but we have the quality. Like, whenever it's a couple times now we've been out, well, we were in favor of numbers that time. For some reason, it balanced it so heavily against us. I'm not sure why. But one of the interesting things about this is that, like, Our infantry definitely outclasses theirs by quite a large margin, and it's quality over quantity. But it's just the numbers game. I don't get why we're not able to raise armies and have big numbers or anything like any normal faction, you know? It may be a problem just with the, you know, Rome. Like with our specific faction in this mod, who knows? I've got a feeling it's an effect of a mod of some kind, but I can't put my finger on what it could be, because I can't think of anything that would affect money or renown or whatever. Marius, you've proven yourself to be a fine warrior. For your bravery and loyalty, I've decided to give you a promotion. Visit my bladesmith and armor in the camp, and they'll provide you with gear befitting your new rank. Okay, so we are tier 5 now. We are definitely still moving up, though. This is the thing, is our plan of moving up within the ranks is definitely go. Oh, we can get a plumed helmet. We can actually become one of the guys with the wolf heads also. So let's have a look at our gear now. Wow, look at that. Okay, now we're looking like a badass. We even could implement My Little Warband and create our own elite, like, Roman, like, party or something like that. That would be really cool. So it's like superior stats to all the other Roman units, and we just kind of rise above with our elite legion, and we kind of just take over. That would also be a really cool idea. That Marius is given permission by Roma to create his own legion and befitting his standards as he wishes, because he's proven himself as a warrior, and he like went to the Senate and disagreed with how the war is going. That would also be a really neat idea, I think, but it could potentially lead to being overpowered or, you know, easily winning many battles. But if we're not going to be able to raise the numbers, we need superior quality by a large margin. Not that I'd make them overpowered, but plus 20% chance. Yeah, let's do that. Probably should have read that a bit more, but I didn't. Again, now we're just casually wandering through, like, oh, are we sieging that? Someone's sieging Patavium. Is that us? Have they actually raised an army and are taking... They took Neapolis again, but... Why are we going all the way up? Oh, we're going into their territory now. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Oh, she was getting recruits. Never mind. Yeah, look. They actually raised an army. But then it got... Oh, no. That's so unfortunate. They were going to take Neapolis back, and they actually raised an army and actually had troops in it. Okay. Okay, it's not all lost then. At least they can do that, at the very least. Regea, I just has a mind of her own, I guess. Like, she doesn't really know... I don't really know what's going on with her. Okay, so we got athletics is to 125, and we've got another attribute point, focus point. As you can see, I have been putting some into medicine as well, ready for when we do some training. I might switch my daily task, to medicine increasing. That could be a good one. Plus 30% damage bonus from speed while on foot. It's hard to say whether that would be good or not. Minus 40% charge damage taken. I'll do that. Because I get whipped around sometimes. Actually, no, I regret that. Let's do this. Bonus speed while on foot. Because we could get knocked off our horse. Anything can happen, really. What to put a point into? Screw it. I'm just going to do intelligence again. Just to get these as high as possible. It needs to happen, really. To be honest. And yeah, let's max out our medicine. I'm happy with that. Let's ask for a different assignment, and let's take care of the wounded. Now our medicine skill will go up, because there's a lot of really good benefits in that skill tree that we need. Regea is building one heck of an army though. 362 now. And there's some really nice troops in there as well. There's not even just recruits. Okay, I saw a glimmer of hope. At the end of that last war, I saw a glimmer of hope. They built an army. They were taking Neapolis. We were doing our own thing. Sure, that was a bit weird. But they were actually building an army and fighting back a little bit in a coordinated way. So I don't think all hope is lost. I've got a feeling it could potentially be my diplomacy mod that caused the issues. just because it has like the war exhaustion rates. We can't see it right now because I'm not a high enough renown level, and also I'm not technically a part of the Rome thing within like a clan, so I won't be able to see what's happening there within the diplomacy mod, but I could be causing issues because there's like extra influence costs and like money costs based off results of wars, which could have potentially drained the economy of the Rome Empire, and like potentially it's caused them to not be able to raise armies or something. So I might have to disable that mod because it could be like causing these internal issues, but we'll see. Maybe I'll turn it off for the next part and see what happens. Oh my lord, Roger's built 425 men. I didn't even know that was possible. And a lot of them are not slouches either. There's a lot of really good troops in here. There's like 79 of them are like base recruits. Beyond that, everyone else is a higher level. That's crazy. She's actually building a really strong army now, and it's a really high number. So I am like genuinely thinking this is potentially like, look, what the... This person's got 200. This person's got 200. So we have the strength. What's going on here? I'm confused. Right. Again, I'll disable the diplomacy mod for the next part, and we are just going to see what happens, because these are some really big parties, and I guarantee they're fairly good quality as well now that we got the time to actually raise them. So now I'm just thinking, potentially, because of the sheer numbers we've got, we might be able to out-quality them and actually take back some places, and we can still continue our journey as a soldier, becoming a general, then leading our own party. Yeah, this is very interesting now. I haven't seen numbers like this at all since the beginning. So this is completely new and different. Like 432. Alone here within this group, we have what? Like 800, nearly 900 men just in those three parties. Look, she's nearly got 500 now, and there's a deserter party of nearly 300 coming in. And here, actually, we can see here as well. We're going to see here what the quality of the army really is now, because we'll be able to actually, like... This is going to be fascinating to see, actually. Yeah, we've got a big party. It's majority infantry by the looks of it. Barely any archers, but... Yeah, look, there's not many... Okay, actually, I lied. There's a lot of recruits in here, but... Look, if you look at the front lines, because they've got all the recruits at the back. If you look at the front, how many legionaries we've got with actual, like, legionary armor. The really strong-looking guys, you know? That's very interesting. Roger is sat at the back here, and we've actually got some cavalry, you know? It's not a small amount, and they look badass also.
Move forth!
And look at us now. We've got our plumed helmet. We are now a high-ranking veteran within our army. We can actually link it in and just say, oh, Marius, you know, he obviously, after surviving so many battles, becoming a veteran and a trusted friend of Roger, that she has put him in charge of a lot more of the training, and so like the quality has generally gone up. We could also say that. Just to boost, just a bit of character development there, you know. Oh wow, they're actually closer than I thought they would be. I want to be the Peerless Pleo. This guy with the Centurion style helmet. Oh wow, look at that! Woo! Here we go. Oh, the horse got in the way. I think that would have got him had he not got in the way there. Okay, right. I'm feeling a lot better now that I've seen that army. It looks a lot stronger quality than before. It's a lot bigger numbers than before. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about this now. And we are on our way quickly to getting to an enlistment tier of 6. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end that part there, guys. I was feeling very down halfway through this episode, very frustrated by the AI's decisions and leadership, but there may be hope yet. It seems, potentially, that now they are taking a bit of a turn. I'm not sure what was going on, I'm going to be honest. There was some sort of issue. I think the diplomacy mod was getting involved there and causing some problems. So I'm going to disable the diplomacy mod and we'll see where we go from there. So we'll disable it for now, see what happens, and maybe re-enable it later on down the line. We'll see what happens. But yeah, now that I've seen the really large party size numbers, I saw that they created an army and tried to take back Neapolis. I have faith now that in the next war, we'll actually be able to effectively deal with that and handle that now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been a bit of a longer video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.